Good morning, Mary Sunshine. I hope you're having a great day so far. It has been a crazy ride so far, and we're just getting started, guys. I got into Arizona last night around midnight. There was a little bit of a snafu with my car rental that I'm gonna have to clear up this morning, but the sun is shining right now. There's beautiful clouds out. Look, I'm gonna see if, I don't know if you guys can pick this up on the camera. But look at that, guys. Look at that. Yes, I'm having a cigarette. Deal with it. It's actually an American Spirit, so it's like, I guess, the healthier of the options, because it's just tobacco and water on the ingredients list. So at least we're trying, right? Progress, not perfection. But look at that beautiful sky, guys. Serious. And guess what my plan is to do today? You're never gonna, I'm so pumped about this, guys. We are gonna go check out a hot air balloon festival. It's something that I always wanted to ride in a hot air balloon. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I don't know what the deal is, but I know the tickets are $35, which I've got $35 in my pocket right now. So even if I don't get to ride on a hot air balloon, and maybe I have a little bit more than $35, I don't know. I'm not trying to get robbed, so I'm not telling you how much money I have. You don't need to know, but I've got enough to buy a ticket to get into the festival at least. And if I can watch some beautiful hot air balloons like float up into those fluffy white clouds up there, dude, that sounds like some money well spent this morning to me. So that's my game plan. I am also not too far from my my niece and nephew. They're about an hour and a half drive from where I'm at right now. I've gotten to meet my niece in real life, face to face, a total of one time. She flew out to Delaware from Tucson to come attend her father's 50th birthday party. And we got to talk, and like we struck up a bond, and like we have a lot in common. I felt like we kind of, our vibes were very similar. And one of the things that we had in common was, just like me, she used to run karaoke shows. And while she was in town, I was like, man, I want to go, let's sing together. I don't care if we sing a duet, but let's go hit up a karaoke spot or a piano bar or something and go sing together, because it's something that we had in common. So yeah, even if it's not today, but sometime before I leave, I'm going from here, because I'm in Phoenix right now. Yeah, I finally let the cat out of the bag. I landed in Phoenix, Arizona last night. I've never been here before. Not necessarily that it was ever on my bucket list to visit specifically Phoenix, but something that was on my bucket list, which we're going to do together if you guys want to come along, is I always said that I wanted to either see a sunrise or a sunset over the Grand Canyon. And where I'm at right now, I am within driving distance to doing that. And not that I necessarily have to pay to go in to the Grand Canyon National Park, but you can't tell me that somewhere around that mother trucker that there isn't a scenic pull-off or somewhere where I can pull off the car on the side of the road and watch either a sunrise or a sunset over the Grand Canyon, and it not cost me any more than the gas that I need to put in the car to get there. I gotta believe that that's possible somewhere around there. And so if I can make that happen on whatever money I have in my pocket right now, however much or however little that is, I feel compelled to do that. And if people want to come along with me, and you know, like I want to invite my niece and my nephew to join me today if we go to the Hot Air Balloon Festival, if they want to go. But if they can't afford a ticket, or, you know, they're busy, that's cool. I'm still going, because it sounds like a fun time. And if they would like to go, but they don't have, I think tickets are like $35. Like I said, it's not a ton, but for some people, that's a lot of money. I mean, there are a lot of people that, just like me, times are tight and money's tight, and everybody's wallet is feeling a hit right now. I know I'm not alone, and I'm a public school employee, guys. I've been saying this, shouting it from the rooftop since we started this thing, because if you've watched any of the other videos, you know I've been paying for all this stuff out of my own pocket, okay? Like all those coffees and the gift cards and that stuff. I'm not a nonprofit. I'm not a tax shelter. I'm not, I don't have 501(c) certifications. It's going to take a while to even establish those things. And I'm working on it. For once, I'm moving and taking positive steps towards achieving goals in the light of this thing that I was, up against. And regardless of how near death you think that, or you interpret my situation to have come, in my heart and my mind, like, there was a really, really good chance that if things didn't go exactly the way they did, I wasn't walking out of that hospital on January 11th. Or if I did walk out, I was walking out with a colostomy bag. And whether that was for 12 weeks or for the rest of my life, the simple fact of the matter is my life was going to be fundamentally different from the guy that I was walking into the emergency room on December 28th, 2024. And when I walked out on January 11th, 2025, not knowing if I was ever going to see a new year. So I didn't make a New Year's resolution. But here I am in 2025, and we're still in some really scary times, guys. Like, there's a lot of uncertainty in this country, and wherever you fall on the political spectrum, that's well within your rights to believe however you want to believe, vote however you want to vote. But I'm just saying, like, person to person right now, for a lot of us out here, like, we are living in scary times, regardless of how you voted, regardless of how you choose to love or how you choose to identify. There's a lot of uncertainty and fear that's going on, and I feel like there's a lot of division that's going on in the world right now. I'm not even smoking this, I'm just holding it. But I'm trying to do better, guys. I'm trying. Look, I'm putting it out. Watch. Oh, I can't flip the camera, but let's be. Okay. Don't litter either, okay? Like, don't do that. Just be a good human is basically my message here. If you believe in God, believe in God. If you want to call your God a different name than I call my God, you call him whatever you want. As far as I'm concerned, my God, if he was a criminal, his rap sheet would be like, 17 pages long, and not because of his list of crimes. That's just his list of aliases. Like, it would be like Jesus, aka Allah, aka Buddha, aka Jehovah, aka Yahweh, aka, on and on and on. It's all names for the same thing, and karma and universal balance, all the spiritual, not religious terms. I mean, in my mind anyway, it all just boils down to the same thing. It's something that's bigger than us, bigger than what's inside of our own, in between our own ears, that wants us to do good things and wants good things for us. And like, however you choose to identify that in your mind, if you have that common thought process, or you believe something similar to that, just know you're not alone, first and foremost. And if you think I'm full of crap, that's fine too. Like, I'm okay with that. If you think that I am motivated by something else, hey, that's your prerogative. You can believe whatever you want. And actually, I'll actively defend your right to have that opinion. Like, I'll fight to the death for you to tell me that you think I'm full of crap, okay? Because you should have the right to tell me that. But you shouldn't bother anybody else about what I'm saying or what I'm doing. So I don't think just because you disagree with me, you have the right to talk crap to my family or my loved ones or my friends or anybody who supports it, right? I think that we should just all, like, if you disagree, like, let's disagree in a peaceful way. We don't have to resort to violence and hate and division. Like, can't we just agree to disagree? If I think the sky's blue and you think it's white, I think if we can get closer to that mark, just as a society and as a world, but more importantly, like I said, I started this because I just want to do some good stuff in my own backyard. So if I can reach some people in the state of Delaware and have them think about that a little bit differently, And maybe it reaches the ears of the people who make those decisions, who are our state senators and our representatives and our Congress people and our governor. You know, those people who can enact legislation to start to address some of these cracks in the system, because it's not that the system isn't working. I mean, it is working, but it's not working the best that it could be. At least not as best as it could be to benefit the standard everyday citizen who's just like me, is living paycheck to paycheck, and is an unexpected flat tire or a car repair away from, you know, hitting that cycle that we talk about when me as an educator, I have to take part of in a poverty simulator, so I can understand my student's situation. And it's like the most rigged game of the game of life. You remember that, where you had the car and you stuck the little pegs in it and you had to move around the board, and it's like, well, if you take this track, you go to college, right? But if you go this way, you just get a job. It was like that, but it was designed to make you struggle and to stack the odds against you. And you were one step away from losing your house, or you couldn't afford your groceries that week, or you could afford your groceries, but you couldn't get to the store to get the bus pass, so that you could go to the grocery store, and you weren't allowed to just walk to the grocery store, because in the game, even your time is money. And how you doing, sir? Good morning, beautiful. Is it a boy or a girl?
Girl.
Oh, sorry, I don't need to get you on camera if you don't want to be. What's your name?
Sakura.
Sakura?
Sakura, yes.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, well, hello, darling. Hello, you're so sweet.
Too sweet sometimes.
Hey, you know what? I love it. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day, sir. I hope yesterday was the worst day of the rest of your life. I've been saying that to people a lot lately, if you haven't picked up on it, in different ways. Because if you're not really paying attention, it sounds like I might be saying something mean, but then when you think about it, you're like, wait, you want yesterday to be my worst day? Oh, that's actually kind of like you're wishing me something good. And I like that. I like that. It's like they have to think about it, but then if they give it the thought, they realize I'm paying them like a really, really big compliment, and I dig the reaction that I get. So yeah, I don't know what that was. I just got a notification, but anyway, guys, I'm so excited about today. I am going to, somehow or another today, I'm going to see some hot air balloons in the sky, even if I don't get to ride in them. And if you guys want to come along, we're going to do that. And I'm really hoping that I can work out the logistics to drive up to Tucson. And if my niece and or my nephew want to roll with us, I got room for them in the back seat. And if they don't, or they can't afford it, or we can't afford it together, then I'm gonna go hang out with them afterwards. And I hope we get to go sing karaoke. I think I can afford a cover charge and a 2-drink minimum. But if I can't, then I'm gonna go hang out with my niece in her living room, and maybe we put YouTube on the TV and we sing show tunes in her living room, and we have snacks together. And that's not gonna cost much, and I can afford that. But yeah, we're gonna do that today if we can. So this is gonna be the official first video that I'm posting, because I think today we're going to just live in the moment, right? That's what this has all been about. So this is gonna be the first video on the channel. And in however many clips it's gonna be. And then I'm just gonna walk you through today, with as much or as little content as I want to put out there. Because again, I want to respect everybody's privacy and the right to be anonymous if they want to be. But if you guys want to come along with me on this ride, I'd love to have you with me. And I think it's going to be a really wonderful day. And then if you like what you see here, I'm going to be posting more content that has already happened and it's already been filmed. I just don't know how to edit it yet. So I'm just going to post this raw. I mean, for lack of a better term, no filters, no nothing. This is me. This is the amount of hair I have on my head. I know you can see my scalp through it. It's what I got left. It's what I'm working with. And if I smile really big today, guys, you're gonna see I'm missing a couple of teeth. Like, I don't have many molars left because I love candy. But I'm gonna let my gap show today, because if I feel the need to slap on that Kool-Aid smile, then yeah, that's what we're doing today. So I hope you'll come along with us on this ride. I've got a really new but really great friend who offered me up even the opportunity to be within driving distance of the Grand Canyon and make it feasible. And I think he's gonna come with me. I already filmed some other content with him last night when I came in. So it'll be in a subsequent video, but it's already happened. Like, I didn't want this to be Christopher Nolan Memento style, but if y'all got to figure out the sequencing like Pulp Fiction, like, give me a little bit of forgiveness and grace, okay? I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, we're gonna get the day started, and we got a couple of errands to run. I gotta make sure that my buddy has proper air inflation in his tires, because we're gonna be using his vehicle today to go to this thing. And yes, stay tuned. And maybe I'll figure out how to, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna post this in segments, because I've been going for about 15 minutes now, and I know not everybody has that attention span. A lot of people probably already clicked off. But if you're still here, just know there's going to be more to come today, and I'm probably going to post that right away as well. I think today I'm just going to post stuff, and maybe even I'll just go live on YouTube. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Much love. I hope you're having a great day, and if you're not having a great day yet so far, just remember that at any given moment you have every tool and weapon at your disposal to change that, okay? It's an inside job. Don't let those negative thoughts and voices in your head that tell you that you're not good enough, or you're not smart enough, or you're not worthy, or someone's out to take advantage of you, or they're gonna think that you have ulterior motives. Don't let that stuff stop you from doing the things that you want to achieve. Understand that that's the universe's enemy, or the polar opposite of what you believe wants the good for you. That's them trying to, you know, put obstacles in your path and give you that idea that you can't accomplish those things. Or at least for me, I've been really trying hard to keep this on me. I don't want to come across as preachy, but that's the way I used to think before I walked out of the hospital on January 11th. And now, I'm not saying that I still don't get those thoughts. On the contrary, they're even louder sometimes. But the difference is, I'm not letting them drive the boat. Good morning, beautiful puppies. I'm not letting those thoughts steer the ship anymore, because I don't have to let them. And I don't have to listen to the voice that tells me that I'm not handsome enough, or I'm not smart enough, or I'm not educated enough, or I don't have the proper qualifications to dream big, or to come up with ideas that I know are bigger than me. I'm not letting that stop me from at least trying, okay? And you gotta start somewhere, guys. I know it's cliche, but they say that, you know, every avalanche, it starts with one little pebble rolling down the mountain, right? So I don't have to be the avalanche, guys. I just gotta kick around a couple pebbles and see what happens. And, you know, not that I'm a big guy or anything, but, I mean, it's not a small foot, so, I mean, it's at least capable of I can kick a couple of rocks around, and it's not gonna hurt my feet. Again, guys, I'm not a big guy. I'm nothing. Like, I'm good, but I'm here, and yeah, I still got, you know, scars and stitches in my belly, but I wasn't gonna let that stop me from seeing a sunrise or a sunset at the Grand Canyon. And so, if you have a thought or a goal or something that's on your bucket list that you think that you'll get to someday, but you don't have a plan to work towards it, I'm not going to challenge you, but I would so love it if today, set aside 5 minutes or 5 seconds or however much you can spare to come up with your first step to get towards that thing, okay? If you do that for me and you never ever watch another video, I'll be a happy man, all right? So I'll see you on the next episode of this. Like I said, hopefully we'll be in the car on the way to the Grand Canyon or something. I don't know. I'll probably be driving, so I don't think I'll be filming, but I'll see you later on today. Much love, guys. Make it a great day.